Hello all, and welcome back to my series where I'm building lots in The Sims 4 based off of photos that I have generated through AI. This one in particular is kind of based off the last episode, so it's not really based off of the photo, it's the interior decorations I'm doing, or interior design, shall I say. So this one doesn't really have any photo I'm basing it off of. I kind of came up with like the idea of yin and yang, which you'll see in just a moment, where one apartment is very light colored and the other one's a very dark color. I thought it would be symbolic to do it that way, just because I imagine that both residents are like completely different, and there's kind of like this hate between the two, if that makes sense. But yeah, I digress. This one was pretty fun, I should say. I mean, I had a lot more fun decorating this one than I've done with the past builds. And you can see that, definitely, of like how much effort I put into it. But yes, I will be making an episode per floor in this building. So like next episode will be the second floor, then the third episode would be the third floor, and then the fourth floor would be like a residence, or like the owner residence. So I hope you stay tuned to that too. Anyways, I will get you guys into the build now. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back from the speed build. I just wanted to go over a little tour of the first floor that I did. This will cover 2 apartments and the shared space between them, essentially the lobby. Yeah. Well, sorry. I already went over them in the speed build. Just want to do a little tour. Only thing is, I'm doing this whole episode, like I've mentioned before, only on these 2 apartments, and then the next floor would be another 2 in the shared space, and then the 3rd floor, same thing. 4th floor will be primary residence. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you a little tour of the first floor. Okay, so when you walk in, you're greeted by the first floor lobby. This lobby, it was very simple. I wanted to have the mailboxes inside, except I did not like how, here I can show you, how this mailbox had a little stand. It just would look weird inside the lobby. So I put this, or I guess 2 of these shelves, or kind of surfaces, I guess you could say that, under it, so it can kind of look like it's just on top of it. And for the interior, I think that looks a lot better than if it was to just be on that little thin stand. I think it's meant to be more like an outside mailbox, but I wanted it to be an inside. Anyways, I wanted to go for kind of this older theme, and yeah, that's essentially what I did. I like the little candles and the side table with the mirror, but I did kind of do a little bit of decorations for each of the apartment's front doors. For this apartment, I did just a little wreath, and I put a little trash can and a little welcome mat. And then this side, I feel like they're the kind of people that would have Christmas decorations up all year on the outside, just kind of annoy people. That's just my thought on it. But I also gave them a trash can too and a little welcome rug. Anyways, I will show you the first apartment, but before I do that, I want to go with the kind of theme that I wanted to do. I want to do a yin and yang theme on the bottom floor, meaning that one apartment's completely bright in of white colors, or just bright colors in general, and then the other side, or the other apartment's dark colors, mostly black colors, just to give that yin and yang feeling. Anyways, we're gonna go into the first apartment, which is the bright apartment, a lot of bright colors and whites. I did a little walk-in welcome area first in this apartment with your shoes, and they have a no shoe sign. And then when you walk out of it, you walk straight into the kitchen, where I use all these newer base game countertops, which I think are really pretty, and like the new base game lights or pendant lights. There we go. Yeah, and this apartment is very cute. Or well, I guess the kitchen's very cute. Well, the whole apartment's cute. But yeah, I wanted to go for something very small in the kitchen with, obviously with a bit of like a, not an island. I don't know what you would call it. Anyways, I wanted to have like bar stools, and then so like the Sims in the game can like come up and eat there. And yeah, it's a very small kitchen compared to the other apartment's kitchen that's a lot bigger for some reason. The proportions in this game don't make any sense, but anyways. Oh, the reasoning that I had the bar stools there is I couldn't find an area to do like a dining. So I thought that was the most reasonable area to have like some sort of seating where your Sims can eat food. So next I did the little living room. I went with a bunch of like pinks, teals, yellows, all that fun stuff. Yeah, I did a little sectional. I did a lot of baskets, which I think are pretty cool. Yeah, and I also had the little greenery in the back just to fill the space because I thought it was a little bit awkward when putting that TV there. And then I was able to also fit in a nice little desk and a bookshelf in this apartment. Anyways, we're gonna go into the bedroom. This one, I wanted lighting to be minimal, just because bedrooms, I think lighting should be minimal. You shouldn't have like bright lights in a bedroom, and that's essentially what I did here. I had, well, I have a bed, of course, mirrors, dresser, and I thought this was so cool. This little light, the picture perfect art lighting. In its name, it says it's perfect. It is clearly perfect. It did light up everything perfectly, and that's everything I wanted to ask for. So in this bedroom and the bathroom, I had the lighting, as you can see over the shower. I just thought it was very perfect for this bedroom in the apartment. A little bit more baskets, and then finally the bathroom, which isn't ensuite, because I really did not know how to lay out this apartment so it could be in like the general space. So that's what I got. I went for more like a, I don't know what you would call this theme, but a lot of the things match. And it's not really boho. I can't really explain it. But anyways, you understand what I mean. I did a lot of like these little candle things, just because it gives you that theme in the bathroom that's very nice. And then I did the shower and tub combo for this apartment. Yeah, I think that apartment turned out very well. Obviously, it is the smaller of the two on this floor. Well, okay, so all floors are essentially going to have the same floor plans. It's just like different decorations, if that makes sense to anyone. But yeah, we're going to move on to the next one. Next one, when you walk in, you have this like hallway that is kind of like your dedicated, I don't know what you call it, like a mudroom? Or an entryway, I guess. Anyway, like the other apartment. Anyways, this does take you into two different rooms instead of the other one where it just took you into the common area of the apartment, I guess. But the first one is the kitchen. Obviously, in this whole apartment, I wanted to go with the dark theme, so I went with that. I chose all appliances that were essentially black, and all of the cabinets and cupboards are all black too. I think it turned out very well. I was also thinking in this apartment they would have a dog, so I put little food and water station there and some treats. I forgot to put a bed in. I'm actually gonna do that right now. There it is. I'm gonna put that in the bedroom. Good question is, what color should I do? I'm gonna go with this. No, that doesn't really fit. Great. Put that right there, that over. Actually, put it. There we go. Okay, we'll get back to that room in just a moment. Okay, kitchen, and then off of the kitchen, you go back into the entryway. Entryway goes into the living room, where I decided to bring in more colors and plants, just to give like that pop of color so it isn't just all dark and dreary, I guess. And yeah, I kind of went like with this kind of like eco lifestyle paranormal kind of apartment. I try my best to mix the two, and that's kind of what we got. Oh, and a high school years or whatever that pack is called. So yeah, I wanted to add a dining room. Couldn't fit that anywhere. Well, I guess I did fit it, but it's this 2-chair table in the corner. Kind of looks a little sad, but I really couldn't figure out anywhere else to like space a dining room, and they definitely need a sitting area to eat. So yeah, and in this apartment, I actually did put the bathroom in like the common space instead of like an ensuite like the other one. So yeah, lastly, did the bedroom. I spent more time off camera, or I guess off recording, decorating this to make it look more pleasing, because it definitely looked a little sad when I did it on the speed build. So yeah, I added a little cool clothing rack, some plants. What else did I do? Oh, and I added the little shelf, book, or I guess books, some decorations, curtains, and then these little what do I call it? The lines in the wall, I guess longer vertical lines and horizontal lines, just to give like this pop, because it kind of looked very boring, if I'm going to be completely honest. So yeah. Anyways, that was the first floor of the apartment. The next episode, I will decorate the upper floors. And yeah. So that's pretty much it. And I will see you guys in the next one, hopefully. Okay, bye.